Okay, I'd like to call this meeting to order. Present are Dean Nason, Brandon Hyde, Rick Morrell. On Zoom, we have Chris Siri, Colin Riley, Annabelle Caswell, and Peter Chalecki. Also on Zoom, recording Secretary Catherine Rose, and present here, Dan Deniska, City Planner, Wetlands Agent. We have a quorum. Everyone is voting. We come first to approval of the minutes from the July 10th meeting.
August 7th.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's the wrong one here. Oh, okay. From August 12th. Yes.
7th. Yeah.
August 7th. Yeah. Too many agendas in front of me. Do I hear a motion to approve?
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes.
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Chris, aye.
Pete, aye.
Annabelle, I.
Brandon, aye.
Unanimous, so moved. Communications?
Just one, the pond at 289 New London Turnpike is being treated today.
Good. Old business, IWWCC number 2508, 89 Canterbury Turnpike.
Yep, this is a proposed 12-lot subdivision, application of Fettis Engineering LLC, Greg Fettis, principal, property of Green Star Capital LLC, Matthew Bosick, principal, assessors map 53, block 1, lot 60, zone R40. And Greg is online to present. I'll stop sharing my screen, Greg.
Greg, you want to unmute
Yes.
yourself?
Sure. Sorry about that. I was the unmute button was covered up by the meetings being recorded thing. I had to say okay to. So sorry about that. My name's Greg Fettis, professional engineer in the state of Connecticut. My office for Fettis Engineering is at 70 Essex Street in Mystic, Connecticut. Here representing Matt Bosick, the owner of the property, regarding a 12-lot subdivision. It's basically a 24+ acre site. It's some wetlands that were delineated by George Logan of REMA. He flagged them. We located them in the field and put them on the survey. Created a lot layout, 12 lots, all ranging really probably 1 to 2 acres, generally speaking. Lots 1 through 4 have no wetlands on them. Lots 6, 8, 9, 11, and 12 were completely outside of the regulated review area of 100 feet. And 5, 7, and 10 have some activity within the 100-foot regulated review area. If it's best, I can share my screen so we're kind of all looking at something, or if you guys, I haven't been before wetlands in the city of Norwich before, so.
Sure, you can share your screen.
Okay. Okay. That not sure what everyone's looking at here.
Looking at you at the moment.
Oh, okay. Sorry about that. Oh, here we go. Sorry about that. All right, there we go. Let me get the whole thing in on the screen. Can we see the screen now?
Yes, yes.
Okay, so this is the I don't know if we need to go through all the plans. I figured just kind of this is the most applicable to, I guess, the wetlands activity within the regulated review area, starting on the north side of the property. You can see where the property starts, and starts with lot one. As I stated, lot 1, 2, 3, and 4 do not have any wetlands on them. Canterbury Turnpike is to the west, and BB Road portion, most of it's unimproved. There's only a portion we have access to, so you'll see lots 1 and 1 and 4 have access actually off of Canterbury Turnpike with driveways. So they're kind of flag lots, even though they appear to have frontage on BB Road. Our access doesn't start till about the middle of lot 6. So lots 6, 8, 9, which is located down off of Canterbury Turnpike, and 11 and 12, the homes and the driveways are located outside of the regulated review area. So starting with lot 5, which is, I'm gonna blow this up a little bit so we can take a look at it. That access has a driveway off of Canterbury Turnpike. The house is kind of situated in the upper right corner of the lot. I guess it would be the north or southeast corner of the lot. You can see the wetlands located northwest side and central portion of the lot. Little islands of wetlands there. Regulated review areas around those. So the driveway again is pushed to the approximately 75 feet from the wetlands, and then the house is located outside. Just to broad stroke a couple of items on the review memos from the planner as well as the engineer. We do owe some more detail to the plans with utilities and septic designs, preliminary septic designs. So we will show those. But basically the houses are all located on the higher portions of the lot, and the septic systems will be located just down gradient from those. Again, but they're not shown here. So moving to the south is lot 7, also access off of Canterbury Turnpike. The house is located within the setbacks. However, everything down gradient kind of flows away from the wetlands and down towards Canterbury Turnpike. Again, we owe a well location and septic on this property. Just going to touch briefly on these 3 lots here are existing lots that actually have existing homes on them already, as well as this lot here also has a house on it. So back when those were, not sure how they were created, but there you can see how much smaller those lots are in comparison to what we're proposing. Lot 9 is a bit odd shape, just kind of traveling just to meet the requirements of the zoning regs. But you can see lot 9 has a house that's located outside the 100-foot regulated review area. Septic will be down in between the house and the road. Kind of moving to the east, directly above that. This is the larger piece of wetlands. Moving to the east, BB Road. There are, I guess what I would say, several houses on BB Road. It is not a town road. It's a private road. We do have access on this portion where lot 6, lot 8, lot 10, and lot 11 and 12 are accessed. Lot 10, the house is located right against the front yard setback, but is within the 100-foot regulated review area. And the septic would be just down gradient of that. We'll try to get it in the front of the house, but if anyone's been out to the site, it kind of drops off from BB Road all the way down to Canterbury Turnpike. And then lots 11 and 12 are also located off of BB Road. All the improvements for each of those will be outside the 100-foot regulated review area. We did read through the memos supplied by Dan and Jeff Dewey. We're in agreement with everything on there. Just are in the process of making those revisions to comply with all their items. So if there's any specific questions or anything you want to see further on the plans, I'd be happy to address at this time.
Going back to lot number 5, you said the only thing that's in the regulated area is the driveway.
That's correct. The driveway is located in the regulated area. Looking at it now, it looks like a portion of the septic system, which is going to be just down gradient of the house, will be kind of on the outskirts of that, probably crossing over the 100-foot regulated review a little bit.
The drainage from the driveway, from the impervious surfaces, that's going where?
So we're going to provide we made mention in our notes of doing a rain garden for each of the developments or each of the houses that would capture the impervious from the roof structures. The driveways, like for example, the driveway in 5 would be graded with a slight super elevation away from the wetlands. But we're planning on just dealing with the impervious from the house structures. If it's important, we can take a look at certain driveways and capturing the impervious there also and putting it into a rain garden down gradient.
Lot 6. Can you go into a little more detail? The houses in the area or no?
Lot 6 is this one up here. That's pretty far away from
7.
yeah, 7. So 7 is kind of tucked down below this little wetland here, and then again within the 100-foot regulated review. The driveway you can see starts just outside of it, but works its way in. It's possible we can flip that house.
Area?
What's that?
How much of the house is in the regulated area?
Looks like 100% of the house is in the regulated review area, so it's probably about 50 feet to the wetlands.
Okay, and on lot 10, can you bring that up?
Let me get it over and see if I can blow that up a little. Oh.
So the rear of the house is in the regulated area?
Yeah, and that's driven by the front yard setback um, along EB Road. We could try to shift, looks like we could maybe shift it to the middle of the lot and kind of almost get almost the whole house out of the 100-foot regulated review area. And I guess these, one of
Having the
the,
house the other side of the driveway, in other words.
yes, and maybe, yeah, that, and pull the garage forward a little bit. And again, these are just kind of templates for houses. I think one of the comments was we'd be coming back
Come to us for
each
approval.
individual. Yes, yes, sir.
Brandon, you have any question?
Yeah, I'm just trying to remember how many times we've approved subdivision with lots that the houses appeared to be either wholly or a good part in the upland review area. Seems to be quite maximized. I guess I have concern. Can you zoom in, please, with the to the left of 11 at 10?
This one?
Yes, please. Okay. And then, yep, and then move your,
Who?
trying to get an idea of the topography. That right there is good. Thank you. So everything sheds, that entire lot sheds into the wetlands. Is that correct? From BB Road straight into the wetlands.
Yeah, BB Road does, I mean, it's up higher than Canterbury Turnpike, so the entire lot kind of, or their entire property does, the gradient is down, slopes down towards all the way down.
So what is your plan to intercede water coming off the rear of lot 10 to slow it down to get into the wetland? Did you plan on a rain garden there or?
Well, we'd have a rain garden for the impervious of the house and the
In the driveway?
well, yeah, the house and the garage. The driveway, I would like to get it to grade towards BB Road. It'll grade away from the garage towards BB Road, but I'm not sure we're gonna get enough slope to, or enough height on the garage to get it all the way to the driveway or to the BB Road. So if your requirements, one, will be back before you with lot 10 with detailed grading. And we can address it at that time. If I don't know if your subdivision regs require kind of preliminary grading, or we could look at that for these 3 lots and address the concerns of the commission and the staff at this stage. But I know the objective would be to deal with any impervious on maybe these 3 lots at least, with addressing the stormwater, at least the water quality numbers, like 1.3 inches is typically what we do. The first 1.3 would be stored, infiltrated back into the ground. And in this lot, lot 10 kind of screams a walkout basement. So, which would help limit some of the grading and the slopes.
What kind of vegetation is in the, I guess it would be west side of lot 10 to the rear of the proposed house?
I don't know if anyone's been out there, but it's one of the thickest vegetated sites kind of I've seen. Lots of underbrush, lots of vines. There are, we had trouble getting around just to get test pits in. So it's very, I would say, heavily vegetated. I think one of the comments was limits of disturbance, so which we would get on the revised set of plans and make sure that we address specific concerns. But it's heavily vegetated. I mean, I even after we brush hogged some trails through there, it was even tough going.
Okay, thank you.
Dean? You have
We lost you guys. Can you hear everybody now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I can hear.
Okay.
Dean, did you have a?
I don't have any questions. There seems to be a lot of details that are not incorporated here. There's a lot of details that aren't included, that may be included in revisions as far as driveways, wells, septic, and defined grading that a lot of the town officials may want to see. What's your feeling, Dan?
Yeah,
You'd like
I
to
would
see more detail?
suggest that maybe you guys could table this till next month. We have a number of questions we'd like to see answered between myself and the city
I think we
engineer.
could make a better decision with more detail.
So I can go through my memo, but I think I'd prefer to come back to you next month saying most of it's been addressed.
Yeah.
But they are aware of your concerns or needs right now.
Yep.
right? Okay.
Yeah, Greg has a memo from myself and from Jeff
Okay.
to it. Yeah.
I'd also like just to go through the rest of the committee members, just to see if they have any questions that we might not have thought of.
Yeah, I would just say, if
Yeah.
you have any comments or things, now's the time to get them on
To
the
get them
record
out.
and we can have your answers next month.
So fine.
Chris, why don't we start with you? Do you have any questions of the applicant?
Yeah, I do. Greg, have you started any soil testing on the lots at all? And just curious what you've seen, if you have.
Yes, we did all the soil testing for all 12 lots. We had done some original back in I want to say last winter, but finished it up probably a couple month and a half ago or so.
Okay.
It varies. The soils vary from, we're looking mostly at ledge and or the historic high water table. So,
Mhm.
we found suitable soils on every lot. Some, not I wouldn't say it's all sand and gravel, but they were suitable. and the health department witnessed all the testing.
Okay, perfect. And each lot's gonna be its own well too, there's no public water, correct?
Yeah, some of the, and I'll have to show that on there. Some are going to be required to tie into water because it's on Canterbury Turnpike.
Okay,
And I'm waiting just for confirmation on some of the rear lots off of Canterbury Turnpike, whether or not, because they're more than a couple 100 feet away, whether or not we have to run. And I don't think it, a well and running 300 feet of water service, probably about the same cost. So we're just trying to make sure we're doing the right thing.
okay. And you think that everything as far as setbacks from well septics, that's all gonna be pretty good?
Oh yeah. These are
Okay.
they're pretty decent sized lots for the most part.
All right, I'm all set. Thank you.
Helen, do you have any questions?
I do not have any questions for the group at this time. Thank you.
Peter?
Yeah, I do. Did you say that all of them will be septic? None of them can be served by is city sewer available over there or no?
It is not available.
There's no city sewer under Canterbury?
No, sir.
Okay, all right. And is a permeable type driveway in the vicinity of the wetland a thing? Is that something that is considered or more costly than asphalt or, a permeable or?
Well, I think we always do look at permeable or pervious driveways in sensitive areas. So it's definitely something, we could look at in kind of an option would be to have it grade in such a way that we could direct it towards either an underground infiltration system or a rain garden or something like that. So I think we'll address those, at least those 3 driveways specifically, or any of the driveways that are within the 100-foot regulated review area and or drain towards the wetlands, with either pervious driveway or an infiltration / rain garden system that captures the water, stormwater.
Okay, all right, thank you.
Yes, sir.
Is Annabelle still on?
Yeah, I don't have any questions.
Okay. Any other comments? If not, we'll entertain a motion.
Tried to get a site walk going the first time because of the tight schedules being August.
Yeah, I was just gonna mention, we tried to fly it with a drone and try to give you paths to get out there that everyone could kind of follow a map, but it just didn't work out. Did go out there and there's kind of a couple spots that'll get you in. If we're not going to all do it together, otherwise I could be happy to meet everyone out there, meet a couple times out there to take people around. But I could supply a map to Dan that can be passed out, the kind of best places to park and best places to get in to access certain areas.
I guess my only comment is I've been on the commission a while, right? And like I said, this one definitely maximizing and getting close to the upland review area and the upland review area and multiple sites. So I don't feel comfortable certainly voting tonight. There's a lot of staff comments that need to be addressed. I would love to, I definitely think we should table at the least, but I also would love to see if we can coordinate a site walk. I'm up for it anyway.
Yeah, this is Pete. I like the idea of at our discretion, if the pads are cut or whatever, and we get a paper map, with their authorization, it might be more convenient to, like you said, stop out there and either a couple people at a time to suit different schedules or, when we feel like we have the time to get, to walk it, just go out and follow the trails through the delineated area. So I'm on board either way though. Is I guess we'll decide.
And everything is flagged out there still, Greg, you can still see all the flags.
It's all, the wetland flags are fresh.
Yeah.
But I have to say it's pretty dense because we didn't get, we didn't carve paths too close to the wetlands.
Yeah,
So there's definitely a couple areas where you can kind of get in, read a flag number and kind of get an idea where you are. I would say like coming in up in this area, there's a red house located, I think. Yeah, right across from 10, there's a red house on the other side of the street. And there's a couple points of access there that kind of get you into this area. And then there's also an access point around, this lot is an actual house that burned down, I guess, a few years back. I don't know if anyone recalls that, but there was a house here. So this lot is not part of the subdivision. There's no house there now, but there's actually access in lot 11 that will take you down to this area, back behind this empty lot.
We'd be more interested if you could mark access to lots 5, 7, and 10.
Yeah, so 10's pretty straightforward. I can do that. Let me just, there's an access, let me see. Yeah, so between telephone, and I'll mark this on a plan and get it to Dan, but between lot or telephone poles 32 and 33, there's enough room to pull off the road. And then there's a little path over the stone wall that kind of brings you right into this area here. So and it's pretty, I have to say, except where we dug, it's pretty dense, but you can see kind of in the distance, or if you want to walk in, you can see the wetland flags in lot 5 that are located here. And then if you kind of walk to the right, you'll see the wetland flags over at lot 7. And then the house, it's pretty thick to walk back up to where this house is going to sit. It's actually probably easier, although not, because it's pretty far away from everything to walk coming in from the high side. So for 5 and 7, it's pretty straightforward to get into this lower area. You can kind of get an idea what it looks like. And then 10 is, again, pretty straightforward because it's right across from, there's a red house here, which I can mark on the plan. And this is, I wouldn't say pretty open, but there's enough trails to kind of get around. And if you keep walking downhill, you bump into the wetland. Again, I'm happy to meet.
The map to Dan.
Yes, I will get that to him tomorrow.
Okay.
I'll send it to him.
Well, I guess first things first, move to table IWWCC 25-08 to the next meeting until we have more information. Staff comments are addressed.
Pete, second.
It's a motion on the table. All in favor?
Chris, I.
Pete, I.
Cullen, I.
Annabelle, I.
Dean, aye.
Brandon, I.
Rick, aye. Unanimous. So moved. Thank you.
Thanks, Greg. We'll be in touch tomorrow.
Okay, great. Thank you.
New business.
We have. I don't have any new applications for you right now.
Okay. Other business, elections. Anybody want to nominate anybody for chair?
I nominate Rich Morel as chair.
Any other nominations?
Second.
I'll second. Pete.
All in favor?
Chris, I.
Pete, I.
Annabelle, I.
Cullen, I.
Dean, I.
Brandon? Okay. Is that Mr.
Hearing
Chairman?
none opposed, then thank you very much, everyone. Now for vice chairman, is there a nomination? I'd like to nominate Brandon Hyde as he's the second most senior.
Pete, second.
Are there any other nominations? Hearing none, all in favor?
Chris, I.
Pete, I.
Annabelle, I.
Cullen, I.
Dean, I.
Rick, I, unanimous, so moved, Mr. Vice Chairman. Thank you. Other violations?
No, maybe a few coming your way soon.
To
To be explored.
Theater New Year.
Yeah, need to be explored. And I just remind everyone, if you haven't reapplied to be on the commission, if you could please do so. So I'm stopped. I
And if we have reapplied and they
haven't done anything
haven't done
about
anything
it.
about it, should I reapply again?
I would find that humorous, but I maybe just send Jackie
Okay.
reminding her that you apply.
Is-
No, everyone's, I can bring up the terms real quick. Second.
It's been a couple of years since I would. 12 years, just.
Yeah, it's a thing.
Call when you want to. Great, if we get everyone, or at least.
Well, we can't get a quorum.
Well, you can, I don't think I'm gonna be able to make it on a weekend. Can meet. As long as someone lets me know when it started, when it ended, and then just you have to remind everyone they can't ask questions at the whole for the next meeting.
But if there isn't a quorum, then we can,
Yeah, if there's not a quorum, then
no meeting, so.
correct. So we have, can't scroll sideways. Hold on.
Pretty much all of us.
The chair and the vice chair are long expired, even though they continue to serve steadfastly. Annabelle, you're good. Pete, you're expired. Dean, you're good.
Sorry, Pete.
Chris, you're expired. Cullen, you are good. And that's good.
Okay.
We'll call Jackie tomorrow.
We'll go to
You
work
do,
then.
as far as I know, you don't have to be interviewed again. It's
Right.
just a formality to send it to the city council.
Okay,
I think that's it.
that being it, is there a move to adjourn? So.
Chris, so moved.
Pete, second.
All in favor?
Aye. Chris.
Unanimous.
Thank you all.
Thank you, everybody.